Buy my shirt.
Buy my shirt. Buy my hat. Buy it all.
Hey everybody, what's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Klemens, or if you're one of my Clementines, welcome back to the dysfunction that is my channel. We're back on the couch, so that's all I came up with after going for 10 seconds. So it is currently Wednesday, April 17th, and 3 days ago I got home from my very first Coachella. And because it was my first one and that I just got back from it, I figured this would be a great time to kind of revisit the couch, have a chill little smoke sesh with you guys, and just tell you about everything I got up to, which may or may not include spilling coffee all over a celebrity and their security threatening to beat me up. What else happened? So I have a nice little joint just out of frame, and I figured this would be a great time to just catch up. Oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. Of course, it's not a Chris Klemens video without some shameless plugs, which I guess there's always a shameless plug, and it's the one that all of you repeat in my videos. But I wanted to tell you guys that Middle Kid grinders, black and purple, are available in the general store. Out of all of the stuff I've ever sold in my life, the most compliments I get are on these grinders. Alright, we're done with the promotions. Now it's time to hop into the story times, but first I'm going to hit this joint off camera because your boy is tired. Wait, won't this just make me more tired? I don't know. Feel free to roll up something, grab just a water, a coffee, a tea, whatever the fuck, and get ready to hear about the craziest shit you've ever heard from a Coachella. Except I can't even fucking say that because Tana Mojo left Coachella one year with a fucking mugshot. So maybe it won't. Okay, so maybe it's not that fucking crazy. Okay. Oh my god. I might have just overdone it. So, oh my god, I'm so fucking hot. Before we get into the video, I want to say my window is open because my room is hot as balls. So if you hear an airplane, if you hear birds, if you hear noises that aren't my lovely voice, it's real life happening. This isn't the fucking Ellen show. So Coachella was like very last minute for me this year. I had said the only reason I would go to Coachella is if I had an artist wristband, because I've been to so many music festivals before. I've had artist passes for them and they just make it 10 times better. And I know that sounds really fucking bratty, bitch, I'm aware. It's like flying first class and then you don't ever fly first class again. You're like, well, this sucks because that was just another fucking asshole example. Okay, so I got a text at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, the night before Coachella, and my friend Tide is like, hey, I have an extra artist wristband, would you wanna come? Like, bitch, yeah. I was like, oh my god, I'll be spontaneous, I'll do this. I was really fucking stressed out because I need at least 2 weeks prior knowledge that I'm going somewhere. I'm realizing that I'm really bad at story times, and I don't know why I smoked before this, especially because of this. I forget what I've said, so if I repeat, yeah, duh. The only problem was Ty didn't have a place for me to stay because the place he was at, he was already sleeping on a couch. And so I texted some people, and then my friends Dylan and Cody said that I could crash in their room. And so I was officially going to Coachella at like 10 p.m. the night before. I gotta say though, as stressed as I was because I didn't feel prepared, I'm so happy I didn't do that like mega shopping, mega preparation. There was something about attending Coachella that made the way everybody like experienced it annoying. It just felt like a bunch of people wearing costumes that they would never, it felt like Halloween. It felt like a fucking garden Halloween. Everybody looked like a plant. Does that make sense? Or am I high? The big thing this year was like thongs and like mosquito net, but colored, you know? Like, so like hot pink mosquito nets flying from everybody. Weird. Very weird. So Friday rolls around and I literally roll out of bed because I got maybe 2.5 hours of sleep. I know, I don't know why I do that. But anyways, I woke up and went to Tide's house where I met him and Jacob because we were going to all travel together, obviously, to Palm Springs. So we have not even left the house. Right, this first incident is like not even interesting to anybody above the age of like literally 24. I got my tax return back. This year, it said that I was paying $10,000 in taxes, and that's not even the kicker because my accountant filed my taxes in the state of New York. So I'm freaking out because I'm about to head into what is notoriously just no service. Coachella is in the fucking desert. So I'm freaking out because I'm about to have barely any service or internet because I'm gonna be at a fucking festival. I'm freaking out because oh, I don't want to go to federal prison. A lot of the times I would really spiral and let that affect my whole day, my whole mood. But I'm really proud of myself because I caught myself and was like, Chris, don't let it bother you. Like, it's gonna be fine. And then, I mean, like, also falling asleep for like an hour and a half in the car right there really helped. On the way there, I was telling Jacob and Tide that I wanted to go to the Vlog Squad Coachella party that they were hosting that night, and I showed them the invite, and I was like, yeah, it starts at midnight, ends at 4 a.m. I'm immediately told that the party starts at 12 p.m. and goes to 4 p.m., meaning the party's happening. This being my first Coachella, I had no fucking idea literally about anything. I thought Coachella was in Palm Springs. Coachella is 30 minutes and on average $45 Uber one way away from Palm Springs. It is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh my god, I really am so bummed I missed it. There is a fucking weed bar there. If you guys see me looking down at my phone, I'm not doing anything, I'm just trying to recollect what I fucking did because my memory sucks. Oh my god, I forgot that I vlogged for my IGTV. Go follow me on Instagram. The vlog will be up there sometime. Okay, Chris, get through this fucking story time. If you want to see any of the outfits I wore to the festival, feel free to follow me also on Instagram, even though I just plugged it for the IGTV. I really could have thought this through a little bit more. Oh well. So Tide, Cody, Dylan, and I head to the festival, and we go in through VIP because Cody and Dylan had VIP. It lets you out into like this food court and then these like stairs, and then it's like the festival. And I'm walking down the stairs, you know, just getting a lay of the land. It's fucking crazy. There's like 18,000 photo shoots going on, like dead serious. And oh my god, and it was golden hour! Oh my god, there really were like 18,000 fucking shoots going on. So I'm weaving through all of these fucking like Insta shoots. I look up because I'm a ground walker. I stare at the ground, okay? And I look up and I realize that I am in the middle of one of James Charles's iconic Coachella photo shoots. It's James Charles literally posing and I am barging through. I was like, well, I'm at Coachella. And so then Tide and I were like, oh, let's go see Rosalia. So we get to this stage that we thought she was at. Emphasis on thought she was at. So we get there and we see this girl with like, you know, long, big hair and like this sick outfit. And I mean, like, I guess I should have been thrown off at the fact that she was singing in English. It was Ella May, I found out. It was literally, I was watching Ella May perform thinking it was Rosalia. So, I mean, yeah. I was excited to see Ella May because she was someone I was actually wanting to see at Coachella. I just had no idea I was seeing her. So that was a pretty interesting start to night one. So on Friday night, I saw Kendall Jenner in the artist section. Guys, she has security. I mean, like, that's not the surprising part. She has security that were, like, disguised as festival goers. They all have, like, sideways hats and, like, fucking, like, one-strapped backpacks that were, like, crossbody. So I wake up Saturday. Saturday was just my big fucking debut to the ball. This was a crazy day. We obviously had to Uber each way to the festival, and so we were leaving our hotel. And something we found out on Friday was the McDonald's down the street from our place. It was great if you got a large soda, and I would get a lemonade, and then you would drink a lot of it, but pour a fuckload of vodka in it, so you could get drunk on the 40-minute car ride to the festival. I don't want to say that I'm a genius, but I'm smart. So on Friday we did that. So on Saturday we wanted to do the same thing. Every Uber I've done this in has been like, yeah, down, dope. I'm like, hey, can we make a stop through the McDonald's drive-thru first? And the guy was like, no, I don't do drive-thrus. Bitch, who the fuck doesn't do a drive-thru? Who are you, fucking Gwyneth Paltrow, and you're too good for that? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna change the destination to McDonald's, and then we'll just, like, get out and go in. And I'm like, can you please turn around? And he doesn't do anything. He just keeps driving, and if anything, he gets faster. And we're like, excuse me, can you turn around? And, again, nothing. And I'm like, for real thinking, like, holy shit, this is gonna be, like, a real-life Tana Mojo I was, like, kidnapped by my Uber driver shit. Like, Dylan was like, excuse me, sir, and no response. It was fucking, I really, for a second, was like, oh my god, I don't know, it's like you're in the middle of the desert. When I left the festival Friday night and I was in the Uber falling asleep, I was like, holy shit, this could be someone kidnapping me. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere with no cell service. So like, I was a little bit scared. So then he finally is like, okay. And he turns around and we get to McDonald's and this fucking bitch goes, okay, so drive-thru? What? So that drama was over. We got to the festival and we go in again, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to see Virgil Abloh's set, so I went to his, like, DJ stage and I was, like, front row. It was really cool. But then I just started seeing all these people that, like, I either follow on Instagram or are, like, big in, like, the fashion world or whatever. Even though I was in, like, the same artist section as them, like, it felt so, I felt very like lonely and like unsuccessful and like bad. So I left, Virgil's set. I go back to the VIP area and I'm like scouting out the food scene, and I see Pete's Coffee has like a little station that's giving out free coffee. And bitch, there was nothing free at this event. I was like, oh my god, can I have like 3 samples? And they're like, sure, you can have 7. So I grabbed 3 samples of Pete's cold brew. I'm going to meet Cody and Dylan. So I'm drinking one of them on the way. So Cody and Dylan are sitting on the stairs, and while we're sitting there, I drink the second cup. So I've got 1 left. This is like one of those 8th grade word problems, like, Chris picked up 3 cold brews. He drank 1 on the way, 1 while catching up. How many does he have left? And I get up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go find Tide, but I'll catch you guys later. I'll let you know. I get up and I take a step and I eat shit. I fall to the ground. And the cold brew, bitch, that fell faster. I look down, it is upside down, splattered everywhere, including on the clean, fresh, wrinkle-free white linens of the couple in front of me. I mean, truly, the back of their beautiful linens look like my underwear when I shit my pants on camera. Oh my god, it's like, I don't think this image will ever leave my brain. So I'm freaking out because I've spilled fucking black cold brew all over these beautiful people. The wife turns around and is smiling, being very forgiven. The husband turns around with a look that said, I'm gonna commit a murder. That wasn't the worst part. The worst part was that it was Cedric the fucking entertainer. And it was in that moment that I had realized I made an uh-oh. I am also sober. I know I mentioned the McDonald's thing. With my bronchitis from the night before, it was like hard for me to be drinking. So I was actually pretty sober day 2. Oh, I guess I should mention that I also was wearing all white, except that my outfit already had splatter paint on it that was ironically brown. So it looked like it had spilled all over me, but I was in the fucking clear. It hit me in no way, shape, or form. So I'm staring down at these, just A-list people, and I am like, okay, I'm gonna go get some napkins and paper towels, like, I'm gonna make this right, you know? And he goes, yeah, you better. All of a sudden I was a fucking New York City intern all over again, because my little white cheeks were fucking sprinting. And I swear to God, I think I looted 5 different food vendors of their napkins. I come back with like literally a stack of fucking napkins this high. And the next thing I know, I'm rubbing his back and pushing the napkin into his side to get the coffee out of it. So I was like, okay, I have to go. Is there anything else I can do? And I mean, he didn't say a fucking word, and I get it. So I'm trying to brush it off because Billie Eilish is playing later that night, and I'm like super excited, and I was meeting up with my friend Julie. So Tide wasn't in the artist area, he was at the merch booth getting merch with Jacob, and then they were gonna go to Aphex Twins and like a bunch of other stuff. And so I meet up with my friend Julie, who just got to the festival, and we're backstage. I look out of the fucking corner of my eye, and I'm like, where have I seen that denim with bleached lines in it? Oh, right, I saw it on her Instagram 2 hours ago. It's Kylie Jenner and Travis fucking Scott. I look over and Travis is like lighting up a blunt, and I was like, bitch, good call. So I light a joint. Mind you, I'm fucking like 10 feet away from them. It's like, I look like such a fucking idiot. Like, oh, you light a joint, I'm gonna light a joint. But I was also lighting a joint for my anxiety. Well, no, I think I was just mostly lighting a joint in hopes that they would come over and be like, wow. That didn't happen, but it really was just so fucking crazy. It was like watching National Geographic, like seeing animals just like live their life. It was like 2 people you only see on screen or in like pictures or on the internet. In real life, just doing their thing in front of you. I'm looking in the corner of my room like they're over there lighting up. So we're going to get food, and I found this vegan place, so I get this wrap. And after I pick up the wrap, I mean, it really is like the heaviest fucking burrito wrap thing I've ever felt. And so I'm walking, I'm pretty high at this point. Like I had smoked, the joint that I was, nervously smoking because of Travis and Kylie. Right. And so I'm walking, it's dark. So this girl comes up to me and she asks for a picture, and she has no one to take the picture, so she asks this random girl. And so I'm sitting there, fucking burrito in hand, and I'm smiling, and the flash goes off, and after the picture's done, the girl taking the picture goes, oh my god, are you Chris Klemens? And so she's talking to me, they're like becoming friends, and then they're having a conversation. I'm just awkwardly like third wheeling as usual. And the fan who took the picture turns to me and goes, oh my god, do you want Coke? Do I have some, do you want Coke? So I was like joking, I'm like, yeah, sure. And like next thing I know, we're sitting on the ground. Her pinky is scooping out Coke, and she literally puts it in the palm of my hand, like on this fat muscly part. And I look up, and there is a security guard walking right next to me, and I was like, oh my god, I really almost could have left with a Tana Mongeau mugshot. I mean, luckily we didn't get caught. So then I get up and I'm like going, and I remember that there's fucking Coke in my hand. So I mean, I just like brushed it off. So we're walking to Billy and we're realizing we might be a little late. So we get there, we get in the artist. I'm still holding my thing, by the way. So we get to the artist area of Billy, and we're really trying to push our way up to the front. Like, we are stoked to be at Billie Eilish. So we're pushing up, and then we hit this like roadblock where there's like this tall black guy with like one of those backpacks that has like a strap that goes around your body. And there's like some kid and like a group of dudes. So in between this black guy and this kid, there was this fluctuating gap that would like sometimes be open. It was like one of those like double dutch moments where you like gotta get in when you can, or it's like you miss it, you know? I've smoked a joint in the crowd at this point, so I'm freshly high again. So I'm a little bit clumsy standing in the crowd, and I feel like when you're in GA style kind of shit where it's like just a free-for-all, I always find myself bumping into people, you know? And so I did kind of notice that like I was bumping into the tall black dude. Billy is like running late because the stage isn't ready, and so like we have a lot of togetherness, bitch. There is just so much time. Julie and I are standing there, and the next thing I notice is that the black guy is talking to the kid in front of me and is going, I think he's about to do something. And I hear the kid go, if he does anything, I'll beat the shit out of him. I see the side of the kid's face. It's Brooklyn Beckham, David Beckham's son, and one of his private securities who are in disguise. So I instantly realized that I joined the Beckham family threat list. I literally was like, oh, I'm seeing something and I'm saying something. I was like not gonna let my stunning reputation get tarnished in the fucking artist section of Billie Eilish. So what I said next is literally, this is all factual, but like I want to emphasize that this is a real story that happened to me. I was like, no, guys, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm so sorry, I didn't even realize that like that this was going on. I'm just really excited to see Billy. I saw that I have friends up there. I'm just trying to like hopefully get to them. Like just, I promise, not trying to, didn't even know you were there. And Brooklyn's like, oh, no worries, like we're excited for Billy too. And he's just staring at me, and I was like, okay, like please just end, like just fucking kill me, security guard. And he's like, I like your necklaces. I mean, like, it was, yeah, I guess it was, he didn't have, but like, it was so forced and fake. I was like, stop doing this, why are we? I was like, thanks. So after that, I realized that I noticed 3 other security guards who I'd also bumped into. Oh my god, I didn't even, no, it doesn't even end there. I whispered to Julie during like the song, and I was like, okay, after this song, I'm gonna go because I'm meeting Ty to Tame Impala. So the song ends, and the lights go out, and so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go, and so we both start to leave. But what I've noticed now that my eyes are adjusted to the darkness is that so has all of Brooklyn Beckham's camp. So they've all started leaving, and after they've started leaving, I start leaving. Julie is like pushing through the crowd because she's like trying to get through out of everybody's way before the next song comes on. So we're going through this crowd pretty aggressively, and it looks like we're chasing Brooklyn Beckham down. I'm on my phone trying to look inconspicuous, and then I look like I'm trying to fucking type to someone, and I'm high, and I'm like a little paranoid about like what I come off as, because like, I'm in all white, I've got an orange thing on, I'm wearing sunglasses, and I have a medical mask. Like, your boy looks suspicious. As I'm leaving, Brooklyn Beckham is like at the end of the gate, and he's like doing something, I don't fucking know or care. And I just immediately walked through, but the whole security team was watching me and making sure I kept walking. It was so funny. So yeah, Sunday we check out of our hotel, and I go to meet Ty where he's been staying, and we head to the festival together. Around the corner was the Republic Records party, so my friends invited me to that, and it was at this fucking estate, guys. It's called an estate, so there you go. That paints the picture. So I'm there, and I'm about to do the step and repeat, and Liam Payne walks in front of me, so that was interesting. Oh god, I got so many drinks at that party, and I drank them all so fast. I got like fucking wasted at this party. And the party was actually like fucking lit. Like Republic had like probably the best party of Coachella. So I get to the festival. Oh my god, guys, I was almost in a David Dobrik vlog. I got cut though, but I'm honored just to be nominated. You know, it was one of those moments. But then I was going to meet up with Tide and Jacob, and they were thinking of leaving at like 6 just to beat all the traffic and get home. And Ariana was playing that night, and I was like kind of bummed because I wanted to see her, but then Jacob's friends were going to Zed, and they were all like, Jacob, come on, stay, and I was like, yeah, stay, let's stay, blah. I was like, you only Coachella once. Like a fucking basic bitch. So after we see Zed and Madison be on someone's shoulders, like, beautifully dancing conveniently in stunning poses, we went to Gestafelstein. What the fuck is it? Gestafelstein. So one of Jacob's friends, who is a model, and I'm only saying that because that is actually important information, was like, let's go to Gestafelstein, who's like a DJ who I had never heard of. So we're dancing there, and like, I am just like the music truly was like, my body was a Tesla and I was on autopilot. To the point where while I was dancing, I had 3 different people come up to me. 3, saying, did you pop a Molly or what? That is how white I dance, is that people thought I was on Molly, and those are the people who only said that to my face. Can you imagine how many other people said that about me? So we decided to get food after Gestafelstein because we have decided to stay for Ariana. So we're going to get food, and while the group is all getting their food, because we're trying to make this like a quick stop kind of thing, I had like a bunch of people come up to me, and so I was talking to them, and I didn't get a chance to get food. There is this awful thing called PostMates Pickup at Coachella, and you can literally pay to skip the lines and have it show up at the Postmates tent. It's awful. It's literally food within the festival grounds that you can go to and wait in line in. It's awful. I'm an awful person. I got it. So while we were still waiting for everyone to get back, I talked to this model. She was saying how she thinks she was getting sick, and I was like, oh, you better go to Erewhon, which is like this hot spot almost. It's like it's a grocery store. So we're talking for like, I think maybe 30 seconds. So we go to Ariana, and we're dancing to Ariana, and there is this guy in a blue tank top whose eyes were like perfect circle. I mean, his eyes were like James Charles's ass cheeks on his day 2 photo. Like, they were like circles. And he kept inappropriately spanking us and like touching us and rubbing us and like getting all up close and dancing with us. After we saw Ariana and Nikki came out and her audio didn't work, and that was a facial expression to really witness in person. That was... You'd think Coachella ends there, but it doesn't. Because the next morning I wake up and I see someone has tweeted me a screenshot from the Daily Mail of a paparazzi shot of the model that I was with and a picture of me in it. I was looking at this picture trying to genuinely think when I talked to her. I obviously knew who she was. I think I follow her on Instagram. But like, I wasn't like trying to seem like weird or like clingy or anything. I was like, what the fuck? When did this happen? And it happened when we were talking about the stupid grocery store in Los Angeles. The best part of this whole thing is, this is the picture. Yeah, Coachella did me pretty fucking dirty. So that was my time in the desert. Our tans may fade, but our memories will last forever. Coachella vibes forever 19. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to follow me on all my social media. Like this video, thumb it up, whatever the fuck. Hit the subscribe and the bell, and guys, go buy this sexy, beautiful merch. Wow, it feels like I promoted this 10 years ago. This video, I have so much footage. Fuck. Alrighty, don't forget to like this video, share with friends, subscribe to my channel, buy my merch, but in the meantime, stay cool!